Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of LF & Co. Cooking. Today we are going to be making chicken tortilla soup. I had to think of the name. Chicken tortilla soup in our Tupperware pressure cooker. All right, here is our pressure cooker. Now, if you have ever used one of those, and I'm going to say old school because that's what I think they are, pressure cookers on the stovetop, they're a little scary, right? This one is so wonderful. I never have to worry about if the top's going to blow off or if my stove is going to be ruined or anything like that. Tupperware really does think of everything. They have built so many safety features into it, including the venting system that allows it to depressurize at a safe rate, locks so that it doesn't come unlocked and you know that it is secure. It has this rubber gasket ring on the inside that if something happens, and heaven forbid you do put it in for, instead of a max of 25-30 minutes, if you hit 2 hours and 30 minutes instead, it's going to drop this ring into whatever is in the base of the container here, and it's going to stop all cooking to save your microwave so that you don't have anything to worry about. So, on with our recipe tonight. We are going to be using, I have 1 can of corn. All right, there we go. We have 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. I don't like chunky tomatoes, so you can use whatever type of tomatoes you'd like. Then I also have some tomatoes with green chilies on in here as well. And then I have already opened up a can of black beans and I drained and rinsed them, so those are ready to go. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm going to tilt the camera on down so that you guys can see. I'm opening up the cans and everything like that. The wonderful thing about our can opener is that it works even on these ones that have the pull tab, okay? So you're going to put that on there, make sure it's secure. And go ahead and twist this around until you hear the little pop, which means you've released the lid of the can from the actual can itself. There we go. All right, open this up. This little beak on the top here is going to go on the side of the can. Pull it together. Check that out. Look at that. Okay, so we've got our canned tomatoes. Those are going in, juice and all. That way I can... This doesn't have any now sharp edges. So I just literally released the top from the bottom of the can. Okay? So let's do that one more time. We've got corn. Now the corn I am going to strain because I don't want too much liquid in this because we're going to add chicken stock. Okay. All right. So let's open this baby up. Okay. We're going to release. You want to close the can opener and look how easy that comes off. Oh my goodness. It is literally releasing the glue. You're just pulling apart the glue on the can. So I'm going to drain this here real quick just so we don't have excess. All right, look at all that corn. 1 can of corn. It's going right on in. Okay. Next we have already opened our diced tomatoes and green chilies. Toss those right on in here. And now we're going to toss in our black beans as well. 1 can of each. Now everything in our pressure cooker, whenever you cook in this, you want to make sure whatever you are cooking, you cover with a liquid completely. So if you've got chicken in here, if you've got beef in here, you make sure you cover it up. But you do not want to, you see this little line that's going around here? You don't want to go above this line because that's the max fill line for this. And now what I love is that we're actually going to put in, I have some thawed out chicken. This is raw chicken, you guys. There's, see, raw chicken right in my freezer, mate. Took it out this morning to let it thaw. It's going to cook it completely. There's center still a little solid, but that's okay. One piece that is stuck. There we go. So we've added in our raw chicken. It is going to take it from raw to cooked in less than 30 minutes. This pressure cooker is going to be the time and lifesaver of any of you busy people out there who think, oh crap, I forgot to turn on the crock pot or the slow cooker. We're going to use an entire carton of chicken stock. Okay, we're just going to pour that on over. This you're able to put together, put in the fridge for the night of, and you're going to be able to pop it in the microwave once you get home. Like I said, max 25-30 minutes. This recipe I'm going to do 22 minutes. Now I have our taco seasoning right here. This you can certainly do just to your preference of heat. If you like it a little more spicy, add a little bit more. If you don't like it too awful spicy, then don't add too much. But I love this. I'm going to do the other side here so it comes out a little quicker for some taco flavor. I'm going to take one of our handy dandy Tupperware spoons and just mix it around, okay? You'll see that this is right up to that fill line, max fill line, but I want to make sure that our seasoning gets all mixed in. I want to make sure that our chicken is all separated and able to cook. All right, perfect. So I want you guys to see how I'm going to put this top on, okay? It has, hopefully you can see it, an arrow right here, and then there is an arrow on the handle. So you want to line up the arrows, push it down, then you turn to twist it, so that locks it in place. I haven't even put the lock down yet, but this locks it in place. We're going to put this lock down like that for an added safety measure. Now our little yellow releaser here is going to pop up, kind of like a turkey timer. So it's going to pop up as it's cooking to release the steam. So whenever it's back down like this, we know that it's ready to go. Okay? So, on back up to me. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 22 minutes, and then we will be back once we're done and show you guys the finished product, okay? All right, hang on.